All right, everybody. We have to kick this off with a guessing game. Ernesto put something in front of us, and we have to try to figure what the hell is going on. All right.
I know it's gotta be. It's gotta be a. My guess is gotta be some sort of centerpiece for something or a
No,
gift.
it's a birthday. It's a birthday thing.
Ooh,
Yeah,
No.
but
Ken,
Yeah.
Ken, what's your guess?
it's a birthday party for mechanics.
Mechanics.
Yeah,
It
those
looks
look
like
like
a oil can.
gloves or car
Look like
wash
an oil can.
fluid or
So we're trying to figure out what's in the actual. We're actually like I don't even know what's.
We
in
want
the
to know what's
thing.
inside.
I think it's
That's what we're trying to
bubbles. I think it's like bubbles.
do.
that's a
No.
lot of bubbles.
That? Wait, hold on.
Oh wait! Don't eat.
He doesn't even know what it is. He's just. Oh, bubble
Oh, damn. Dude, that's going to be ridiculous.
wands. Oriental Trading Company thanks you for buying stuff.
Thank you for contributing to the economics. Thank you very much.
Is that why there was a
What?
giant growth in China's GDP?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Henry-
maybe? No.
Henry, what was your guess? What's the guess of the thing?
I have no idea what that is. I just say it was for birthday thingy, but
Yeah, that's pretty close. That's pretty close. It's for tomorrow is my middle son's drive-by birthday party.
That, hey. That one? That kid's
Hold
birthday?
on.
Or
No. Look, and he wore his Kobe jersey.
Nice. Nice. Good.
All right, hold on. I gotta go turn this TV on. I'll be right back.
What the heck?
but that still doesn't tell us what that is though.
Oh,
See,
it's-
now. Yeah. What?
Travel. Oh no.
Can you guys
Something.
read
No.
that? I can't read that.
Well, it looks like it has a handle because there's one that's turned like.
Oh no.
three-quarter.
Those are made of no. It looks like they're made of paper. It's like it's like a
Oh, it's a
box.
paper box.
It's a paper box.
Ah, got it. It's
It's
not
the one
like,
with the years that it clips on.
oh, kind of like a Happy Meal, like the old Happy Meal.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. Okay. So now narrowed it down to yes, I was way off. So you're right. It's birthday party gifts. There's bubble wands in them because he's got extra. So
The bubble wands, and then
man,
but why is all
that's tough. Like, what did your kids do for their birthdays? Like over the pandemic, did they anyone drive by and give them a gift?
No.
Ken, you have kids, don't you?
No.
You're the one with the kid.
We're
Yeah,
that
I
happens
know.
for
I'm
us.
thinking. I know. I know. You don't have kids. You don't have.
He's forgot. He doesn't remember.
He's like, what are you talking about?
Dude, think about it this way, right? During COVID, for my daughter's graduation, it was just like maybe a couple of her friends. They hung out 6 feet from each other at the park, and that's about it. Everything else was remote and videos and Snapchat, whatever it is.
So real.
It's crazy. So birthday,
Snapchat.
yeah. For birthdays, we just kept it within the family, and then everybody else was like remote congrats. That's all you could
Yeah,
do.
that's what we're doing too. So yeah, it's just a drive-by. These are the these are the giveaways, the handouts, the thanks for
Yeah, yeah.
coming.
Swag.
Sure,
The
sure.
swag.
Like the
Thank
little
you, yes.
the party
Yes.
bags. Party bags.
Yeah, yes. And it's Fortnite themed.
That's purple. I got it. Okay.
Yeah.
I thought it was
Yeah.
purple for the Kobe, but nope.
Nope.
Not for the Lakers. Not for
Nope, not for the
Played
Lakers.
Fortnite.
Yes, Fortnite. So, my deepest apologies, guys. My wife is at my brother-in-law's trying to finish all the last-minute details for tomorrow's drive-by birthday party. So, that's why the change of scenery.
It looks great. What are you talking about?
Yeah.
It's not bad.
Yeah.
I'll
And
make
then-
sure to tell my wife that.
And I can tell it's warm down in LA because you have your window open.
Yes. Well, it's warm down in LA because Patron.
That will work.
That's why. That's
I
why.
can
word.
see that.
Yeah. Anyway, gentlemen, how you guys doing?
Good. How are you doing?
Great.
Good.
Are you excited for your son's birthday?
Yeah. Yeah. So eighth birthday.
Oh.
We invited his class to drive by. Um, and I can't show you, but we've got like a whole setup over there that we're gonna take out to the front yard and wave as folks drive by.
Wow.
That's it.
Is that how a lot of the kids are like trying to help celebrate with each other, or like
Yeah.
with or parents trying to get involved with trying to help that?
Basically, yeah. We've been to a couple of birthdays where it's just we just drive by, say hi, we pick up the swag, and we come on home.
And then like they don't even like hang out on the driveway. So like just be
No.
like, yeah, what up for like 15 minutes.
It's just like, what's up?
Kick shoes and
that's
then go leave. You know,
it. Basically, I mean, that's it.
brutal.
That's it. Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
you,
rough.
You should have like paintball guns as they drive by and they can start pegging.
Paintball.
Dude.
Man.
Jack
And
somebody
wouldn't
up.
that? I mean, that just makes so much more sense with like the Fortnite thing, right? Like they just drive by.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think your neighbors would be pissed.
No, you can do-
It'd be fun, but a lot of people would miss. And then
Oh yeah,
No,
yeah,
this is-
exactly.
oh shit! I broke a couple windows.
So you want to provide something for the neighbors too, and they can get in line, right? Whether they're in a car or pretend they're in a car, it doesn't matter. But what you do is keep the paintball idea, but in the paintballs, you take Henry's idea from several episodes ago, where you inject alcohol into the paintball, right? So you could combine
Open
like
your
this whole-
mouth.
yeah, Benihana paintball birthday party drive by, adults and kids, welcome.
Right?
Everybody leaves happy.
And then anybody that catches it, right, like in their mouth halfway through the air, gets a double shot.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Right?
there we-
There you go. There you
Has
go.
anyone else done like other ways of hanging out with your friends? Like just at a
Just Zoom
distance?
calls. Just Zoom calls.
Yeah.
We've done that. We've also done we've hung out at like our buddy's front yard. But that's it. Like he brings out a table for us, table for them. And that's pretty much it.
Did you bring you brought your own stuff? You're like,
Yeah, we did. We did. Yeah, we did.
BYOB.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
I did that with same thing. We did that with some fellas. We hung out in our friend's like driveway. We had a big driveway, so you just kind of sit in your own lawn chair and you're like, all right, well, we hung
basically
out for a
what we
while,
did.
and it's pretty interesting because with a large group of friends, we actually have a few that were leaving now. They're like, all right, we're out of California. I'm like, okay, bye.
Really?
They're just
Where did they head off to?
Texas?
Texas is one. Another one I think is might be going to New Mexico, possibly. And so but then we also had friends that moved from New York to here to Oakland. So it was, it goes every which way. I think most people are just moving out of like a condo or something. Just like you have to move no matter what. You just got to move out of this small little box so that you have room to breathe. Like single family home, right? If you got to rent one or buy one, that's like everyone's just trying to get to there.
Right.
No more condos.
Yeah, there was a report where they said they were using cell phone data and post office mailing address forwarding data, and they were tracking people leaving San Francisco, and they were basically spreading to the rest of the Bay. They weren't like going directly to Texas or anything, but San Franciscans are moving out to Alameda County, right? Santa Clara County. And then what happens, I think, then is you can imagine the tiny spaces in San Francisco, they're expanding, they're moving to the East Bay. And then all the people in the East Bay are like, man, I'm not happy with my 1,800 square foot bungalow. I'm going to go to Texas and get a 4,000 square foot home with a pool.
But don't go to Texas because it's frozen. It's a complete. They lost all power. They don't know what's going on. It's just
All around. It's
wrecked.
It's really bad over there right
wrecked.
I saw a video on my Instagram where this this girl was parking in her parking structure in her apartment, and the whole thing was empty. And the one parking spot that she picked happened to have a leaking water pipe right over her car, and froze her entire car. It was crazy. And she shows a video, right? And like the whole parking structure is empty except for that one spot where she's at.
Act of God. Just
Yeah, exactly.
oh my God.
It was pretty bad.
Henry, would you cry if that was your car? You'd be like, what do I do?
Man, I would cry if I'm there, period, at this point. It just, I mean, they can't even get regular water. I mean, just get water. No, wait, they were out of water, right? Because it was all frozen. They were out of power. Finally, the power came back on. So guess what? Everything started thawing out. So, I mean, I'll be just dying over there. So, I mean, I
They
feel
have
bad.
rolling back blackouts and stuff too. So even if like the first couple of days when they finally turn power back on, they finally get to go find out how many people are frozen. I was like, oh my God, this is. And then the senators, they get caught for leaving the state.
Oh my God, what's
these
his name?
Republican senators?
It wasn't his
Cruz,
fault.
Ted Cruz.
That's
and-
right.
It's his
and,
kid's idea.
There's another Republican lawmaker. So there's like two of them. They're like, one went to Florida, one went to Mexico. Then people found out and they're like, what the fuck? What the hell are you doing? And then you get the other flip side. You get like AOC from New York, who fundraised like $3 million and took it with her to Houston and be like, yo, I'm gonna help you right now. You just, I don't know, priorities. What's wrong with these people?
It is not a good look on their part. Not a good look at all.
Well, you know what? I have faith in humanity, but I also realize that there's a lot of unintelligent people out there. So
Wait.
Better or for worse?
I'm just trying to join those two statements together.
He wasn't
Yeah.
calling you out, man. He wasn't calling you out, Ken.
No,
Hey,
no,
we
no.
didn't start. What are you drinking, Henry?
The whole intro was just bypassed.
What are you
just
drinking,
completely.
Henry?
I'm just having a good old H2O, man.
Oh, whoa.
Oh,
Yeah, that's a fancy
Hydration,
cup.
hydration.
Yeah,
How many
yeah.
glasses? Are you drinking a full 8 glasses a day?
No, I think I had too much the last couple of days. Actually, honestly, no. I haven't drank that much. I feel as though I woke up with a hangover yesterday. So I'm just wondering, maybe I just need to cut back quite a bit and see if I can get back onto the regular curve. So
all right, nice. Let that liver recover a little bit. Good idea. Now, I am disappointed. You didn't try to squeeze some promotional dollars out of East Bay Mud. You should work it.
yeah,
No, it probably would have been the soda water.
Is
Soda
there bubbly?
Soda
Is
stream.
it bubbly?
Yeah.
it is Soda Stream, by the way.
Oh,
See?
hey, that works.
Using reverse osmosis water in the Soda Stream, it tastes a lot better.
Oh, wow. That's like a triple.
With one
3 for
buzz.
1. 3 for 1. EB Mud, Soda Stream, and
Reverse osmosis system. There you
Wait,
go.
what is a reverse osmosis system? This is the water I drink when I visit you.
Yes.
Oh, no wonder it's so clean. What does it do?
Reverse osmosis is basically there's a filter that's usually about less than 18 micron. They will push it through, so usually the water will come out on the other end. So all the impurity will just goes away. I mean, that's a very simplified version of this.
How does it not catch? How does it let through the the minerals that do us good? Or
That was my exact question. What kind of what
is that the right question? Way to ask
what's
that
the
question?
mechanics? What's the mechanics and machinery behind this black magic you speak of?
It's not real pure black magic. It's just all it is just thinking there's a filter, and then they just be able to push a lot of water through it, and that's pushing the liquid through it, and then the water just comes out the other end.
Sorry, let me go back to the question. Does it filter out the like
Minerals.
for instance, we have like fluoride added to our water, right? So
You will
like,
filter out certain chlorine, and you'll do filter out certain minerals. But it does leave some behind, some minerals a little bit. So
Because you're supposed to have a certain
maybe like
minerals.
0.3% of the minerals remain.
how does this differ than a Brita?
Okay.
Hey, somebody's rolling their eyes, so I'll let them explain.
Why are you rolling your? I'm asking.
Sorry. A Brita. Okay, let's put it this way.
But by the way, Ken is
I know
much
the
more.
different.
Ken is much more of a water connoisseur than I am.
Well, he actually dug a well. We'll ask. We'll talk about that.
So well, but yeah, I roll.
Okay,
with
so you
RO.
don't Ken. Hold on, time out. Ken, you seem like the Brita is like you're like I'm totally against this.
Yeah.
Why? Okay. What does a Brita use? And then why are you not? Why don't you like it?
Oh my
Okay,
God, I want to go down this rabbit hole. Let's do it.
I know. I know.
in this one particular case from an Asian man, size matters. Here's why. If you imagine a Brita filter and we have a shrink ray and we shrink all of ourselves down to tiny little people, right? We can jump through the holes inside a Brita filter. Like we would fall right through, nothing but net. But with an RO filter, the RO membrane, you have a hard time trying to stick your tiny little finger through that membrane. It's all about the size of the hole.
Okay. But what is in the reverse osmosis filter that is different than the Brita filter?
Oh, $1 million question. $1 million question, Ken. Go.
Yeah, I might have to resort to the science guy for like the difference. All I know is that size.
We're gonna pitch. You're gonna try to pitch it that way. Ernesto, do you have an idea? Do you know?
Not at all.
Do you know what a Brita uses?
No, I don't. I actually don't. Actually, so the
What
only
do you
reason
use? How about hold on before let's take a slight tangent. Do you use filtered water?
we do. So we use the bootleg big warehouse. I don't want to use a brand name. The big warehouse store. Kirkland. We use Kirkland. We use the Kirkland filter.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but so here's my thing, right? I've heard that you're supposed to have a certain amount of minerals in your water, right? And then I guess there's like a scale that measures the amount of minerals in your water, right? So that's all I know.
Yeah, we
Henry, do you
Go ahead,
know
Ken.
what a Brit is?
now I would say we'll make sure we'll come back to the mineral question. Okay, I know Freddie, that was still an open-ended question. We'll come back to the mineral question.
Yeah, but
But
I'm wondering what the reverse osmosis membrane uses. That's what.
Have you ever opened up a Brita?
Yes.
Oh,
No.
this is just carbon.
Yeah, it's charcoal.
inside,
It's
right? It's
charcoal.
charcoal inside,
It's
right?
charcoal.
but there's a tiny
Ken,
little
do you know
filter
what?
though, right? There's just
No,
one
hold
little
on.
tiny
But
filter.
no. But see, that's why I was asking.
Yeah.
You're talking about jumping through holes, but the water actually goes through charcoal as well. Like
Yeah,
charcoal.
Okay,
So that's why I was asking. Okay.
Okay.
That's why I was asking. What is
All
the
right,
reverse osmosis that when it pushes through this thing? Like, is it just like
Gotcha.
because the net is tiny that it's just catching stuff, or is it because charcoal? What does charcoal do? It neutralizes quite a bit of bacteria as well.
So Freddie, this is great because you're asking questions like a teacher would ask questions of its students. You already know the answer. You're fishing, but I love it. Okay, so
That's not fair. That's not fair.
reverse osmosis by itself, yes, we described the membrane, okay, but we didn't really describe the entire system. There are multi-stage water filtration systems that use RO, right?
So can you use a 3 or 4 or 5 stage? 4. Okay.
Yeah.
What is?
Wait. There's a
No,
difference.
stop. What is a stage? What is a stage? Slow down. Slow down.
No, it's easy actually. First stage is actually very easy. It's exactly like Brita. It's just the carbon filter,
Okay.
or the charcoal filter,
Okay.
right? And I'm gonna screw the sequence up. I don't remember everything. I think the second one is like sediments. So the first one supposed to get rid of the smell and all that stuff. The second one gets rid of the sediments. So if you have like some sediments within your water, that gets rid of that. And then
Ken is furiously looking at
I'm
the
looking it
internet.
up because want to get this right.
I'm trying to
Wait,
I'm
you're
trying to stretch this out. Okay, can you tell?
You are cheating, Ken, because I
know.
did not study for this test. Wait, no one said there was going to be a pop quiz on tonight's podcast. That's fucked up.
Ernesto, what are you drinking?
Yeah.
Patron,
Patron on ice? Are you just
just neat, just
Straight up
sipping,
neat.
just sipping.
So Patron comes in like a they're like, is it a 250? What
He
size
got the
is this?
Costco size.
Yeah.
Do they just get bigger?
No, I could just afford the small one. That's all I could afford.
I like those are. Do they come in bigger sizes than that? Just like the little one, right? Or is like
think
that's
so.
their bottle?
No, I think they come in larger sizes.
I just wonder, like,
Yeah, please hold while I Google this.
you all drink quite a bit of like. Everyone drinks quite a bit of Patron. We all drink Patron. It's great. It's like why wouldn't I just buy a bigger bottle? Like Costco sells like the bartender size bottles, right? Versus like grocery store sells smaller size bottles. So go to Costco because you can get a bigger bottle.
No,
all
they
at
come in
once.
different sizes.
Yeah. Oh.
Well,
Speaking of sizes,
Oh,
Okay.
jeez, here
Did you
we
get
go.
membrane 2?
All right.
Did you find membrane
nice,
2 or
nice
3? What's
transition.
going on?
Way to bring us
So,
back, Ken.
here
Way
we
to
go.
bring us back.
I'm gonna pull you guys back.
Thank
okay?
you, brother.
Fourth stage, all right? So Henry got a couple of them in there already. So you have a sediment filter,
right.
you have a carbon filter, you
two.
get the RO, and then you have this like activated, like a special carbon and polishing filter, which basically is a final like.
So another
refine-
carbon.
Yeah,
What's
So-
4?
yeah, that's the fourth stage. But sometimes they're like 5 stage where they maybe have like 2 carbon stages or 2 refinement stages.
Or they would add a UV in there,
Do-
blah blah blah.
Whoa, like a UV light somehow? Well,
Yeah.
so okay.
Yes.
My mind's blown now because this filtration system must go through like multiple stages, like versus just like the Brita filter is a very simple charcoal filter,
Gravity
uses-
fed, right? It's fed by gravity.
but the 2 types of filter you talked about were carbon, which is charcoal. It's
Does that make it twice as nice?
I'm just
So no. So here I'm gonna get back to. I'm
Ken's
more
face.
interested in the alcohol side. Has anybody done the vodka, the Brita
no
experiment?
I have not.
Wait.
heard of
Pause. Please explain. Please
So-
explain.
Vodka apparently simply have no smell, no taste, right? And one of the ways to actually get it really nice and smooth is actually give it more filter. So a lot of people out there, and I did this once in college, but I did not have enough filter, is we would put the whole entire bottle and flip it into a Brita filter so to make it purify it. And
Yeah.
people simply run it through like 10 times or something to make it taste really good. But I'll be honest, I don't remember the
Wait, but
experiment.
does
You're
the
already
taste
too drunk at that point. You're just goofing off. You don't remember what it tastes like.
does the taste actually change though?
Yes. So
Yes.
water going through your carbon, like water through your Brita filter, it does taste different. Because it's touching. It's like taking. So it's filtering the stuff and it's using carbon like that charcoal to do stuff. But the other thing is like it does take bits of that charcoal with it as well because you can ingest that. It's okay. It's not going to kill you.
Right.
Insane.
So that brings up a really good point because I do know, Arrowhead tastes way different than Kirkland does.
Oh,
Oh yeah.
probably because
that's different.
But that's
Wait,
plant. That's a lot of different. That's a lot of different
Yeah,
variables,
correct,
right?
correct.
Like plant, location, how they do it.
well, at least to me, it tastes nasty, but that's just me. But it does taste different. But so then, what would what would cause the taste difference?
It's the minerals and the sediments when you boil it down.
Like where you getting the water from?
So
Too.
then does that mean either Arrowhead or Kirkland are using a different filtration system, right?
Correct.
And they're filtering different minerals and sediments out or in.
Yes, and then what's even furthermore is that the source water is different.
Like
Got
because
it.
it's like that location may have more iron in that location versus whatever.
Correct.
I think Arrowhead
Got
just
it.
needs to change out the old ass hoses they connect to the tap to fill the bottles with. That's why it tastes like that.
Arrowhead, if you're listening, he did not mean that. He
Come on, Kirkland.
Remember Costco, right? I mean, Costco is
Kirkland
really
is
good
pretty
here.
smart. I mean, like they put the Kirkland brand on stuff that they like go out and source and find that they can put their brand behind. Otherwise, they wouldn't. It's a weird thing, like but it is now a generic brand because I think because they're always buying white label things. Huh?
Now here's an interesting thing. I'm gonna one up Henry's experiment,
Oh
right?
God.
So RO water, it really literally tastes like nothing. I haven't tried this, but you should give your dog RO water and get its reaction. Because it's going to be, from what I've read, that you do get a different reaction. They don't know what to do with it.
My dog is a little skittish, so like he doesn't even like to fucking drink from his bowl to begin with.
he's gonna think you're trying to kill
He's
him.
just like sometimes he's looking if it's the water's too low and the bowl like shifts a little bit, he like freaks out and he'll stop drinking and run away. It's just so sometimes he does weird stuff like that. So yeah.
Okay, now back to the experiment. Can you put Smirnoff vodka through an RO system? What do you get at the end?
Smirnoff. If it doesn't turn into different vodka.
Oh, Smirnoff comes in plastic bottles. You want to take Smirnoff and get the Grey Goose or Russian Standard Gold at some point, okay? But what would happen if you forced it through an RO system?
What? Wait. What's
But you lose 2/3 of it, right? You know that, right?
Sure. But
Wait, but what does it
the
become? What is the other third? Sorry, Ken. What does the other third
yeah.
become?
No, so
it's
usually
waste.
it's just waste. It's just
Potato?
so to make RO water, it's 3-to-1. It's usually a 3-to-1 ratio.
So
you
do you
can
have like
generate-
separate tanks and stuff that goes?
You automatically push it out into waste.
Yeah. So there's an exhaust, like a tube that comes out of the RO. So you use your water pressure from your water source, right, to force the water through the four-stage system. But the RO membrane is the one that's going to require the most pressure for it to fill up. And then whatever gets rejected goes down the pipes. Okay. Now,
Which one of you started down the highest filtration water route? Ken or Henry? Like you both seem to have the system, but have gotten it at different times. Like, did you either one of you kickstart the other one to
That's a
like
good
get it?
question.
That's a good question.
okay, so I actually had a legit reason for you starting mine. It's because of my fish. So many years ago, I had a saltwater aquarium, right, with reefs and fish. Man, those things just require so much water, money, food, lighting. Come on, trace minerals. Oh my goodness. But yeah, RO water was the best and safest way for you to refill the tank because the water evaporates. And RO is the safest and purest thing, right, to put back into the tank. Because if you accidentally add tap water in there, the chlorine kills everything and you're out $2,000. So RO,
That's a
But
hell
but
worth the
expensive
money.
no,
hobby.
but you could have just left the water out for a day, and all the chlorine will go away.
Sure.
And
Who
So
has
so
the time,
Henry,
Henry?
we did. Explain how that works.
no. So if you just leave a bucket of water, if you don't want chlorine in it, right? You would just actually just leave it out, and then the chlorine will automatically go away. It will automatically evaporates by
Like
itself.
even as a like bucket full,
How
right?
long?
Yeah. Yeah,
How
you
long
just leave
does-
for usually a day. You just
Yeah.
leave for a day.
You know how I know this works? My goldfish live.
Okay, no. Your dollar goldfish is not the same, right? As my $30 clownfish.
It isn't. But you know what my goldfish is giving me? It's giving me a hydroponic garden in which I can grow
Oh,
food.
it's pooping.
So,
Okay.
so even better. My dollar goldfish, I got like, we start growing like our bok choy back, and then we can plant it in the ground.
Man, you have your goldfish giving you ammonia, so you can start grow your own food. Okay. Man.
This is how stupid the hobby got. Because looking back at it, I don't have that aquarium anymore. But I live in Alameda. I'm surrounded by water from the ocean. But every 2 weeks, I have to go to the pet store in Oakland and buy 20 gallons of filtered seawater to refill the tank. Looking back and talking about it now, yeah, it sounds kind of stupid. And I said it before. You
That's
said
not
it.
stupid. That's
Why
a
don't you
lot of
just
care.
filter
It's
the
just a lot of care.
seawater. But yeah,
I'm not saying that you're stupid. I'm just saying that's a lot of care and effort. I did not. You could know that you could buy
yeah.
seawater, gallons of seawater.
Oh, you should see the
Wait,
size of the
sorry.
I'm in the
tank.
wrong
Yeah.
trade.
Oh my god!
I'm in the
Sorry,
wrong
guys.
trade.
Super ignorant guy here. What is the difference between filtered seawater? Oh my god! I can't believe we're going. Oh, holy shit! What is the difference between filtered seawater and seawater?
So you take a cup, scoop it from the ocean, you take a bit of filter, and you pour it. I don't know what it is, but I bought into it.
I was. Thanks, Ken.
No, here's the thing, right? When you're getting into a hobby like that, you're just so afraid of killing shit. Oh no, the
You're
anemone.
all in, man.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. And so you follow all the guidelines that the oh shit, it was the owner of the pet store that gave me all these guidelines.
You saying
Sucker.
What you need, Ken? It's filtered seawater. But I live in Alameda. It's an island. Oh no.
Well, no, that's true. You don't want to scoop that water from right around the island. That's definitely not what you want to put in your fish tank, because that's full of like oil and it's just muck and everything else. Like in the bay, yeah. Like I get that point. So like, yes, you're not gonna scoop it out of there and then fill it, but it's just like the way that you talk about filtered seawater. You're like, what? What? It's just,
Okay,
couldn't you
add
just
salt.
like? Yeah, isn't you like you're supposed to have a water tank? You add salt and then you test
Yeah.
it, and then you're like, oh no, it needs more, and then because then like the salt content, and you just add a little bit more or less, and then is that
yeah.
how it goes?
So I got smart. I wised up and I was like,
Oh.
no, sir, I will not buy your filtered seawater anymore. I will have RO water and I will mix it with sea salt.
Nice.
sea
And
salt? You gotta be
and,
sea salt,
wait,
okay?
yeah,
Not
and do your
Irish.
fish
result?
live?
But I still
was
have
the
to buy. I still have to buy the 5-gallon bucket of salt from the guy, same guy.
What?
But yes,
Why not different sea salt? Why is it gonna be that sea salt?
because it's got trace minerals that your reef and your ecosystem needs. It's
But
salt and
How
more.
does he know what? But The fish that you have are tropical fish. This is it salt seawater. Tell me it's salt from Hawaii or something.
Oh my
I
god.
think
Mexico.
at the end of every week, when his filter saltwater tank depletes, 'cause all the suckers bought it up, he just scrapes off the sides and puts that into a bucket and sells me the salt.
Oh, hey man, that's probably nice and salty. That's good. Oh.
No, but it is a very expensive hobby.
Oh, it's beautiful though. Like you get to see all those beautiful colors all the time. How many times did you get to actually sit there and relax? You're just like,
Here's the funny thing, like the best time to look at it is after you've cleaned it, right? Because you have coralline algae that grows, other algae if it's an unhealthy ecosystem. But coralline algae is great, right? It's purple, it looks great with the proper lighting, but they do grow all over the glass. But the moment you scrape that stuff down and you look at the tank, it's gorgeous, right? It's you could sit there and just watch it for hours. It's really mesmerizing. But sometimes you just get tired of scraping that stuff, man. It's like, that's in a small way, a small lesson for all y'all people out there to understand this. You will not beat nature. Nature will wear your ass down. You clean it 1 week, the next week, I'm tired. I don't want to clean it. And then you let it grow and overgrow itself.
No, I think the other lessons too is when you're in, you go all in.
Yeah. Yeah.
pretty much you have to, right?
No,
Like
you go all in. You go buy the filtered seawater from the pet owner.
hey,
Yes. I was that guy once. All in Ken. Yes.
I get it. You want to geek out on your fun. It's
Yeah.
it's but it must have been it's like you said, a lot of tough work. I know it's a lot of like fish must be a lot of work. My goldfish do not live in a nice tank. They live in live in a nice little area that you get fresh water and food. That's it. They don't even see very much light. So
Yeah, and they poop a lot.
what's that?
They poop a lot.
They should. I mean, I don't feed them very much, but I mean,
Are you abusing your fish?
what do you mean? How do you use your
Yeah,
fish?
you don't give them food.
What do you mean you don't give them food?
You said you don't. You don't.
Oh
give
yeah, I
them
feed
very
them every
much.
day. What are you talking about?
I think
So-
you don't give them very
What do
much.
you-
and you're
it's not like
busy-
my chickens where they like you can give them whatever and they eat. You give them like little bits. So they're goldfish. They're gonna die.
Dude, you're gonna piss off PETA, man. Come on.
I know.
Oh,
Come
yeah,
on, man.
yeah, yeah.
I take care of my pets and shit.
I'm just.
Yeah.
No, this is just a check.
We love animals.
Oh man.
Exactly.
But no, let's get back to the mineral question. So here's the thing: people have said that about RO, and it kind of rubs me the wrong way whenever people say it. What about the minerals? All right, my fish needs minerals, but you guys, if you drink RO water all day long and you need some minerals, take a bite of a Snickers bar. Done.
Really?
Not a problem.
I don't think that's how it works. But
Oh, you want some iron? Take a bite of a burger. Done.
okay, I can get that. I don't know.
But that McDonald's burger comes with a whole mess of other shit that you don't necessarily want, right?
That's
Okay,
why
you
drink
want-
more RO
What?
water.
You don't want the sesame bun? I don't. Dude, what are you talking about? Blow my mind. Dude, what's 2 all beef patties. What is it called? What is? I don't even know the thing. You gotta go. Like Henry said,
Yeah.
go all in.
But if you're really concerned, I hear great things about filtered seawater. Take a swish of that every day.
Have you tried it? Have you ever tried drink that thing?
So
Heck, we
so
don't.
Isn't it bad-
one reason
isn't it bad for you?
one what?
Just I'm not telling you to drink the whole entire. Even if you drink the whole entire cup, it's okay. You're not gonna die.
Of what?
If you drink it every day, that's the only thing, then you'll die.
Of what?
Seawater. Seawater.
Seawater? Oh,
Yeah.
I don't think that's good for you.
Yeah. But
Like I said, it ain't gonna kill you. Ain't gonna make you stronger. Okay.
That's true.
Yeah,
But if
it
you
can-
drink the
You
seawater,
need to add a disclosure to this section.
But
of
if-
the
Oh, yes,
conversation. Please do not listen to any
please,
of this.
please,
do not. Do
yeah,
not.
do not drink salt water if you're stuck in the middle of the ocean. You have nothing else to drink but seawater. But you can try this at home because you have tap water. It's okay.
What the hell?
You can drink seawater at home. Just follow with a glass of tap water. You'll be fine.
What are you drinking? You're drinking water? What are you drinking?
Oh, what am I? Oh, good call, Frank. Good call.
He's telling people to drink salt water. What the hell?
It's not
I'm
salt
having
water.
Four Roses,
Oh, very good, very good.
small batch
Good.
select.
Nice.
Very
try.
nice.
I'm liking
Very
this more
nice.
and more. The more I drink from it, like, oh, I'm digging it.
I was wondering why he's telling people to do weird things.
Am I?
Normally, he's like the most. He's like, no. He's the most reserved.
Oh.
But yeah, I mean that you can solve those problems fairly easily.
Sure.
The whole point of having filtered water, I do think is important though. Everybody should have some sort of filter. It can help. I know that I think EB Mud actually has very good quality, right, for the water that comes through our pipes.
I think
Here's
if
the problem though.
if you live in California, I think you have really good water. I mean,
Yeah.
even in SoCal, when I
Yay,
lived there,
regulations.
they're ranked as one of the best water because of Colorado, how much Colorado River pushes down and filters everything out. So
Yeah.
California, man, I mean, can't beat it.
But here's the problem. The power outages that we had last summer in California, it causes issues with some pumps, right, in certain areas, sewage treatment plants or whatever. And there were a couple of times when the sewage treatment plants, the pumps lost power, it backflowed and it spilled over and it got into all sorts of stuff. So there are times when you're like, okay, having a Brita filter will help in those situations. It's just safer. But having our own, man, you don't got to worry. You'll be good. It filters out all of that literal shit out
It's
of
a
your water.
pretty penny, though.
So in the apocalypse, as long as the water is running, you would trust that water coming out of that one valve to
Yes.
drink.
Here's the thing, Henry, correct me if I'm
Henry is
wrong,
quiet, so Ken said
But-
yes.
but those water filtration membranes for the ocean, right? They put in boats. If you need drinking water and you want to extract it from the ocean, it's the same technology. It's an RO membrane.
It's desalinization, yes.
Ooh.
So
That's a different technology.
I mean, so, but again, god damn it, the dumbest guy in the group.
You're not.
So,
No.
but my understanding is that in order to get salt water or seawater to be ingestible, it requires a lot of energy to get it to a certain point where we can actually ingest it.
I think that's Henry talked. Yeah, desalinization.
Right,
How do they
exactly.
do that?
Yeah, what is that? What does that process look like?
Okay.
Henry's like, why are you all throwing so much shit at me?
Why are we picking on Henry
So
today?
literally sucking the salt out of the water is what it has to go do. So like it just everything I think Ernesto you said is like correct. Like it just takes a lot of energy.
The answer is yes. It takes a lot of energy. There's actually many different ways. RO is just one of them, actually. You can actually do it from solar desalinization to vacuum. There is electrodialysis. So there's a lot of different ways to desalinize or take the salt out of the water.
And those 3 or 4 processes that you just talked about all do the exact same thing, or is there one that is preferred over the other?
There's pros and cons to each one of them. Some of them takes more energy than the other. Depends on your location. So if you're in Saudi Arabia, you probably want to go towards solar desalinization. If you want to, let's just say, like if you have a location where you have a lot of electricity, then you can use electrodialysis, right? So those are all the different ways that you can do.
I am learning so much today.
Man, I didn't know that there's that many ways to do it. I just knew that it was like you Ernesto. I was like, well,
No, no.
We want to take salt water and make it into clean
Right.
water, but
Right.
like you said, it like anything, it takes thinking about it. It's like most of our water goes to the ocean. For the ocean to come back up, it's already taking there's that energy, and then you got to go futz with it, and then you can have the water. So it's like, oh, jeez.
Have you
Where the
guys-
other way, it's just gravity comes down through the filter, and then hey, clean water. Oh, Brita filter can.
Have you guys seen the advertisement for those? It looks like a big straw.
Life
right?
straw.
Yeah, I have them.
Life straw. You have one.
Two.
Okay.
Wait.
Wow.
Do you know why I have two? It's
Educate.
one for me and one for the missus. Why would I only have one? That's Ken. This is called apocalypse planning.
Wait,
They
is this
sit and wait.
are these the straws that you
blue
when you
ones?
go underwater? Oh no.
No, not underwater.
I was
no,
I was
no.
thinking one of those like old Looney Tune cartoons. You know,
Okay,
when they go
before-
underwater and they got
yeah.
the straws.
No,
like-
no.
It's a bamboo.
That's
bamboo.
hilarious, by the way.
It's a bamboo reed, and
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
so
okay.
that you can stay away. That the hunter can't find you.
Right. Yeah.
No, before Freddie describes, it sounds like you've used one, Freddie, but it cracks me up because a lot of the marketing material they use for it, they literally have some guy bending over like really nasty ponds or really dirty running water, and they have the straw in there and they're sucking on it like, this saves my life. And they're drinking like sewage water or something. That's what the marketing material looks like. Now, the idea is that it somehow filters all of that into something that's safe to drink. So, Freddie, you have two, which I do
Have
want
I
to question
tested
you
one?
more about. But have you tried it and
Yeah.
does it work well?
No, I don't need to try it. I'm not gonna. I could break one open and try it. You are correct. I could test one, but I would leave it for emergency because we have clean water. Like
But you don't want
I
to
don't-
find out when the zombie apocalypse comes and we get
but
dirty ass
you're not
water.
okay. Number one, common sense is gonna tell me I'm not gonna stick my straw in a sewage plant and go suck in water. I'm gonna find a cleaner water source somewhere and start at that point. Because even at a river, the whole point is like I live by nature, so there is running water and stuff like that, and creeks and stuff like that. So if you have the straw, it's to help kill some of that bacteria and also filter some of that stuff out so that when you take it in, you're not going to all of a sudden get the runs from drinking shitty water because it's really the microbes and the bacteria you don't know about. That's why the charcoal and everything else is very important. Is there to
So do you have iodine pills?
yeah, I do
Okay.
too.
What is the name of this straw?
Life straw.
Life straw.
LIFESTRAW.
'Cause-
Yeah.
I'm gonna Google this.
It's
Oh wait.
to me it's like it's gear that when you have it's that you like I'm not gonna go camping and then rely on that as my drinking source. My drinking source is gonna be that I'll have water, like potable water, drinkable water that I'm bringing, and then stuff that I can boil water and then create more water. Like the straw, I would never rely on this one thing that is disposable because it's like, oh, just throw it away.
But I,
Hold on,
I
hold
do
on, Freddie,
rely on
Freddie.
my
Well, please, Henry, continue.
No. So I mean, I actually don't have a live straw. I actually have a ceramic filter pump for my camping.
Nice.
So
A ceramic filter. Oh my god.
Yeah, what does that mean, Henry?
Dude, I was not prepared for this conversation today. I apologize, guys.
no, but I have to say though, the best water I ever had. It's not even actually at home, not the R water. The best water I ever had was when I was at Yosemite, and we were just needing water, and the water is filtering down from Yosemite Falls, and we just filtering through the ceramic, and the water came out on that was so pure.
Oh, it must have been really nice too, nice and cool because it's right.
Oh, nice and cool. Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that went straight into the bottle, and we just going at it. But
Ken, go.
Wow.
What was your question? Something about like
Oh.
98%, 99%.
No, I just have that
92%?
waterfall in my mind, and that just sounds awesome and delicious. Anyway, I'm a bit jelly now. Your life straw, according to its documentation on the Amazon website, filters up to 1,000 gallons of contaminated water.
Yep.
Crack that puppy open. What are you waiting for?
Because once you crack open something like that, it only lasts for about 30 days. So
What?
remember, that's your Brita filter. Once you crack it open, this is a material, or this is a thing that degrades over time. So open to oxygen, it already reacts to oxygen. So this is slowly degrading over time. It only has a certain shelf life as soon as you crack it open. So if you want to crack it open, sure, you can test it, but that's it. Like, then am I going to use it for 30 days straight until it's done? No. It's like, I tested it and I'm throwing it away. It's like, that's not
That's
worth
the
it.
reason why. That's the reason why I like ceramic filters.
So you can have the ceramic filter because you can reuse it over and over again.
Ah,
Put it in, you can clean it and stuff like that, and then reuse it again, right? Versus this charcoal is like a one-time use thing. Again, this is, I said, emergency, like
Yes.
extreme emergency. That's the last thing you want to have to you be able to pick up, right? It's like, what can you use before that, right?
can this life straw
Yes, sir.
make sea water?
Oh, I don't know. That's a good
Drinkable.
question. I do not believe so.
I don't know what's in the life straw. I don't know how they're filtering it. So.
Yeah, it doesn't say. It focuses in on removing 99.999. This is
Two,
six,
four,
All right.
6 nines.
So,
6 nines
Six
of
nines
waterborne
after the
bacteria.
yeah, we must be looking at the website.
Yeah.
all right. So that's enough website searching. Segue. I'm drinking.
Water.
No, I'm not drinking water today. I'm actually drinking ginger beer. This is homemade ginger beer made by my wife.
Oh.
And so, like, the full yeast and everything else, and sit for a while.
Hey Ken, make sure to enter the little clickable link to the website where he's selling the ginger beer. Right where his hands at. Yep.
So, yeah, it's pretty good.
You have a full gear?
Lemon ginger. No, I mean, I don't know. She
Because I from what,
What
I
do you
understand,
need?
it
What do
takes
you-
a lot of gear to make beer.
I mean,
Not the way Fred rolls, man.
but like beer's just yeast and technically it's yeast and sugar, right?
Yeah. But you had to keep it like clean and otherwise you'll go bad. It's just,
No, you just gotta drink it right away. You just gotta- drink it right now. This is like she made it, and then I was like, okay, I'm gonna drink it at the podcast because then I can actually drink something that's not water. See, so she's like,
Nice.
here, and then so it wasn't like you gotta just drink it, otherwise it's gone, right? It doesn't last. Again, I do appreciate that because when something lasts for a long time, that just means they put something in it to make it last a long time,
Right.
which isn't always the best for you. So, I'm very appreciative that she's like, oh, you like ginger beer? Okay, we'll try to make it. And then she's like, here, try it. I'm like, what the hell is this? Oh, ginger beer. So now we're gonna, like, from there, I don't know, we'll try to make it with what are they? What's the drink with bourbon and ginger beer?
Oh, what's the
Moscow
name
Mule?
for that?
Yeah, with
A
the
mule?
with mules with gin. No,
vodka.
rum.
Rum. No.
Mules
Kentucky
with vodka.
Mule.
Sorry, Moscow Mule. Moscow.
Moscow.
Oh, hella dumb.
Kentucky Mule is with bourbon and ginger beer.
Bourbon.
Yeah,
All right.
Kentucky Mule.
Yeah.
So it's like it's sweeter, right? Because you're using ginger beer
Okay.
and stuff.
So when the pandemic goes away, can we agree to all head over to Fred's
Yeah,
place?
of course.
Oh.
And
I'll
record
give you.
this podcast?
I'll if you can leave, everyone can leave with one fresh egg that's laid from a chicken.
I want a purple balloon on top tied to.
Yeah.
Done. Wait.
Well, he's got to bring that
Take
all
your
the way.
pick. Take your pick.
I want the bubbles too.
Oh
I
wait,
can blow
no,
bubbles.
I can't. There's limited quantity. I
Oh.
apologize. Sorry, man. Sorry, man.
Oh my
Man.
god. So, what does it take energy to do it to run your water thing? Does it like plug in and then like to the wall? Does it require an outlet, or is it just do
60
it by
PS
like
You
pneumatics or
just
something?
need the city pressure, 60 psi.
Now, here's the difference with the one that I recently purchased. I got rid of my old RO system. It uses pure water pressure, like Henry was saying. But this new one, it still uses water pressure, but they're able to separate the membrane, the chamber, such that as it's filling up, what happens is the storage of the pure RO water, as it fills up, it takes more pressure to push water in there. So the fuller it is, the more water you're discarding, right? Because the membrane and the pressure is rejecting it. So this new system from Brondell, purchased from Costco, they figured a way to separate the container so that the pressure, right, from that volume being filled up doesn't push back against the water pressure going in. So there's constant
I wonder
of
how
water
many
coming in.
people are just like, why are they talking about water so much?
Hey, water is very essential for life.
Well, there's
Yes.
definitely
Oh,
one
man.
person wondering that right here, because
Well, no, it's a lot. There's a lot. It's just so much technology in there.
and then the worst part is I haven't been taking notes. So if there is a test after this
Just
podcast,
rewind.
fucked.
Yeah.
Do you do, does the water is it like the whole house water that goes first to the filtration system and then, or is it's only to one valve at a certain point?
Yeah.
Yes.
So it's just like another mini faucet dispenser next to my sink. It would be very expensive. You try to use RO water to
So-
shower.
Actually, so here's the question: Do any of you guys have water softeners?
I know. I was gonna ask.
I don't like how it feels.
I was like, Ernesto's
Oh, really?
probably the only one that would really, because it's like in Southern California, I think is more common. Northern
Harder water.
California,
Right.
I don't think is common.
It is. So
that
my
right?
my wife's aunt has one, and every time we go over, I don't. It feels like the soap just doesn't come out.
What does it do? What is it? What is it, Ernesto?
I have no idea what it is. It's a black magic. I don't know, but it just leaves this weird feeling on your hands. It seems as if you still have soap on your hands.
I thought it's supposed to leather better.
I no.
Okay.
No?
Water softener. Ken, you know what water softener is?
I don't know the technical parts of it, but
No.
yeah, it's a pH thing.
High level 30,000 feet is, yeah, we have hard water, right? So water is like, there has a lot of minerals. So like as it dries, and it's like this scum and shit. And then Southern California, there's just a lot more minerals. So a lot of people have a water softener system in which the water, when it comes in from the house, it goes like through a system before it even hits your water heater, and then goes through your water heater. And then that way, like, it actually blocks a lot of this like hard material. And then, but the problem is you need to like, it requires maintenance because it like, builds up, and then you need to clean it all out and then do it again, right?
Right. Yeah. Because even like our water heater, you can hear the sand or the minerals, right?
Yeah.
Like building up and moving around as as the thing heats up. Yeah.
No, that
for
just means you're not doing your maintenance. Once a year, you're supposed to flush it out.
I can neither confirm nor deny.
So, and then yeah, so it's supposed to then, because all the minerals out, it like doesn't the water is like no longer sticks to you, right? It's like what is
It replaces the
hydrophobic?
ion.
What's that?
It replaces the ion in so it's a hard water because the metal is actually charged, and then when you put it through salt, right? Remember, we also learned salt is positive and negative, right? The chlorine well, most of the time they use chlorine, but the chlorine and the metal will actually bond, so then it becomes neutral, so you'll flush right out. That's why it's called softener, because you're softening the metal. So that's what that is.
So
Who knew this was going to be a science class? I didn't.
it
Anybody else?
happens.
You know-
it happens almost every time.
Ernesto, I have to say, I'm gonna have to pin this one on you because you
Uh-oh.
started this whole thing off today with straws and bubbles, right? And that got us off. And we
No.
ended up talking about the life straw. We ended up talking about
Well,
water, hard water.
it
So,
hit a
yeah.
hot button. It hit. I was
So
just asking
I
these
I
questions. It
guess
really hit a hot button with Ken on the on the
you're
system.
welcome, I guess.
No, it's great, guys. It's about that time, right?
Wait,
We
wait,
are.
wait, wait. Can before we go, could you also tell us just a little bit, maybe a preview about the experience of digging a well? Because you went the far end of getting water, and
And for the people that was listening, Ken actually dug his own well. Not one, but two.
Wow.
I know that's
Yes.
pretty interesting.
Yeah. Quick little summary of that, right? This is during the drought in California, and we have to conserve water. Uh, I have a large backyard, and I wanted to not pull water from the tap. And with enough research, you can find out that there are a lot of YouTube videos on how to DIY your own backyard well. And so I partook on that journey with my father because once I started talking about it, he was very interested in it too. I actually still have the gear that we put together to dig your own well. Okay. And we were in some ways too successful because we did end up with two wells. But in other ways, we were unfortunate because, again, I live on an island right in the middle of the bay. So my land itself, before it reaches sea levels, you don't have to go very deep. Details will come in a few future episode, guys.
We'll ask him again in the future about
That's a
this.
cliffhanger right
Yeah, I
there.
know. We'll ask him again in the future, sometime in the future. We don't know when, but I just thought it was a nice water related, like out, just.
Well, no, but thank you, Freddie. You did an awesome job tonight being the host, the teacher. Uh, whipped us around a little bit. It's great. I had a great time tonight, guys.
And it all started with water.
There you go.
Yes. And life straw. Water and life straw, that's all you need, people.
Good old H2O.
Yeah, and with that, everybody, thank you and good night. We'll see you next time.
All right, gentlemen.
And stop recording.
Freeze.